Okay folks, last few seconds. And it's time to start. So let's begin our workout. Right, all set? Let's start with a few inhales, 3 big breaths. Up and down. And up. And big exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Right. Right, start with a simple heel dig exercise. Get your arms in a right angle at the elbow. And there we go. In, out, in, out, in, out, in. And just keep it going for a little bit more. Getting all our joints lubricated. Right, again, change the heel to a toe and point towards your toe with both your hands. Getting just a very small rotation in your back now. Starting to warm up the back. All right, now we're going to start a rather interesting that I had to practice a few times, so don't worry if it confuses your brain for a little bit. Swim backwards. Backstroke. Right, walk your feet wide. All right, now keep that going. The arms are exactly the same as you turn to the side. Right, keep swimming. And then stop with that arm in the front. Press that back heel down. Reach the arms, that one that way, that one the other way, and reach. Stretching the calf, stretching the upper body, and open to the front, and go back to your swimming. And breathe. Right, turn to the other side, keep those arms swimming. Got it? Funny how the coordination changes, doesn't it? Right, press the back heel down, reach those arms, one that way, one the other. Reach, reach, reach your head out of the top of your spine. Good, and open. Okay, drop it, the arms relax. Back to the beginning. Heel taps. That's right. With your arms, your upper arm should be next to your rib cage because we're working the shoulder rotators now, your rotator cuff. Ready to change to a toe with that little rotation. All right, new exercise coming up. One arm, same foot back, and pull in, push out, pull in, push out. Keep it going for a few more. Balance exercise, coordination exercise. Last one. March it round to the other side. Out, in, right? Push, pull, push, pull. A few more. 3 more. 2, 1, and march. Right. That will do for our warm-up. Now, our first exercise, I will be using a 2 kilo weight. You can do this with no weights at all, obviously. Body weight can be fine. This is what a 1 kilogram or 2.2 dumbbell looks like. You can also find yourself a bottle of water or have one of those small drinks bottles, fill it with sand. That does good duty as an improvised dumbbell. What we're going to do is stand in a stance like this. So what I've got is sort of a diagonal, right? All the way down my back to my heel. Heel pressed into the floor, and now we're going to just pull that up and down. This is getting our big back muscle. And down, go up, down, up, down. Strength always very deliberate, no swinging. Another 7, 6, 5, that's it, 4, 3, 2, nothing else is moving, just that shoulder and the elbow. Right, swivel to the other side. Exactly the same thing here. Get yourself in a nice diagonal, support yourself on that leg with the arm hanging down and pull, release, 2, release, 3. Don't forget to breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you do 2 more? Now that'll be last, second last, and the last one. Good. Right, we swivel round to the first side. Going to do a variation now. So start in the same place as you were before, supporting yourself here. Make sure that heel is on the floor, and then pull your weight and kick it back twice. Pull your tricep, and now slow and controlled, let it back down again. So pull, big back muscle, tricep, tricep, and hold it as you come down. Pull, 2 triceps, and keep it slowly coming down. Pull, kick back, good. Breathe, kick back, release. Let's do 4 more sets like this. Kick back, release. Pull, kick back, release. Second last set. Pull, kick like a donkey, huh? Pull, last line, kick, and release. Good, come up. Swivel to the other side. Exactly the same thing. Here we go. Pull, 2 kickbacks, kick back, and release. And remember, don't swivel anywhere. Just kick back, release. Pull, 2 triceps, and slowly let it down. So everything's always under control. Kick and down. 4 more sets. Kick, down. 3 more. Kick, down. Remember to keep pulling those shoulder blades into your hip pockets. And the last time, pull, kick back, and down. Good work. Right. I think we are now almost finished with our standing exercise. We have just 1 more. What we're going to do is an upward row, which goes like this. You hold your weights or just your hands, and then you pull up and let it down. And exhale. And just, you don't have to worry about the inhale. Exhale. The inhale will actually happen on its own. Your body's programmed to suck air in. Up and down. Up and down. See if you can do another 6 more. And up, and then there'll be no repeat. Down. 5, 4, 3. If you can't pull it all the way up to your shoulders, don't worry. Just pull it up as high as you can. And if it only happens to be there, that's okay. You'll be activating the same muscle group. All right, make sure you're comfortable. We're going to do shoulder shrugs now. So pull your shoulders up to your ears and slowly let them down. Up to your ears as high as you can and slowly down. And up and release them down. Very controlled going down. And down. More up. Oh, so good for the neck and the shoulders. Up and down. The upper traps behind your shoulder blades at the top of your back tend to be the ones we all have a lot of tension in. And up, release down. Do 3 more. Up, release down, and up, and down, and last, and down. All right, we're going to go back to the first exercise, but we're going to do it slightly differently. So what we're going to do is pull it up about halfway, so not higher than your about midriff level, and then pull your elbows back, and then release down. And let them relax to the front again. So pull up a bit, shoulders back, and release down. Now this is the thing that I often say in my workouts, is you pull up, pull your shoulder blades together, pull them down into your hip pockets, and up, elbows back, release down. So get the feel for it. It's up a bit, push the elbows back, shoulder blades are together. Now you're going down, yes, and up, to the back, and down, and up, to the back, and down. Let's do 3 more, and up, to the back, and down, and the second last, up, shoulder blades together, shoulder blades sinking down. Last time, to the back and down. Very good. Right. Just shake everything out a little bit. Good job. Now we're ready to go onto the floor. So, right, put your feet on the mat. Relax your arms next to your body. They're just there for stabilization. Keep your knees more or less next to each other. And we go like this. It's a quad extension. So up and down. Just 10 more. 9, 8. Keeping those knees more or less next to each other. Last 5, 4. Remember, no swinging. Very deliberate, a tiny stop at the top. And we're done with that leg. Other side. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Making sure, glance down if you need to. Knees should be parallel to each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Wow, that was the quadricep exercise for strengthening the knees, right? So any difficulties with your knees, this is one of the most important exercises you need to know. Now, straighten one leg, keeping the other one as it was. Now just relax that leg and your foot will naturally fall out slightly, right? Right, get the feel for that, and then imagine that somebody's attached a string to your heel and is pulling that heel up. Lift that leg as far as you can get it, and then slowly lower it down again. And make sure you breathe. We want to do this one 12 times too, so that we don't have to repeat. We're trying to do no repeats today. And another 10. And I like to exhale as I let it down. 9. 8. 7. You'll start to feel it's working the inner thigh and most definitely your core as well. 6. 5. If you're not feeling it yet, I hope you are. Try to keep that leg straight. Only 3 more. 2. My 2 kilo weights are doing a good job of making it harder here. Last one. Up and down. Excellent job. Right, let's change sides. Extend the other leg. Right, relax the leg. Allow the foot to drop outwards. Attach that string to your heel. Important visualization there. String is pulling your heel up. So the heel goes up and slowly lower it down. It doesn't matter how high you can get your leg. If you can only get it there, it's just fine. You're working the same muscles. And we've got 10 more. Remember, just listen to your own body. Do what you can do. Come back and do this workout again 3 or 4 days from now. Keep trying it. And after a few goes, you will find it's working for you. And the feeling of satisfaction is huge. All right, too much talking, I've lost count. I think let's do another 5. And if you disagree with my counting, go ahead and follow your counting. I'm going to do another 4. Challenging yourself a bit is good, right? 3. In one of my many training courses over the 17 years I've been doing this, one of the trainers said, don't get into a faff about whether you've done exactly the same on both sides. Life is never exactly equal on both sides. You know what you've done. Makes no difference as long as you're working those muscles somehow. Right. Breathe. Get comfortable and breathe. Allow yourself to relax for a moment. Okay. Now we're going to think of our abdominal muscles next. So if you've got anything to trim off in your midsection, here's a really good one. Start off by putting your fingers on your pelvic bones, right? You'll find them there. They sort of look forward like a pair of headlights. Now with your fingers there, try to pull those 2 bones together. Now, if you've never tried this before, it might be quite difficult, but this targets your transverse abdominal muscle, which is your lower abdominal muscle. Goes across like a nice thick strong band. So that's a very good one to train. So you pull those hip bones together and release them, and pull them together and release. And if you think you're not finding the muscle, don't worry, keep trying. Just keep trying, because your body will be looking for it because you're imagining it. And one day you will feel that muscle, I guarantee. I do this in bed every morning. Oh, pull and pull, and I can feel it right now. I can actually feel a tiny movement in those pelvic bones. They are moving together. Oh, the tiniest bit, but I can feel that move. 2 more. Pull and release. Last one. Pull and good job. Okay. Right, now you know that 6-pack muscle. Everybody knows the 6-pack muscle. The one that, you know, the bodybuilders and the guys on the beach like to show off. That big, wide muscle, your rectus abdominis, that one's called, and that pulls your rib cage. Imagine it like this, your rib cage down towards your hip bones. That's the one we're aiming at now, but we're going to start the movement by pulling that transverse muscle together first. So support your head with your fingertips. And do not pull on your head. That's the most important thing. Keep your elbows back where they are and get that 6-pack going. So transverse abdominal muscle, and then pull and down. Hip bones together and then pull and down. We're going to keep this going for a while. Up and down. Abs are so important because they hold our core up. And pull and down. Transversus, rectus, release. So lower, 6-pack and down. Bones together, 6-pack and down. Let's aim for another 6. Lower, upper, release. Lower, upper. Just let your head relax onto your fingertips. Lower, upper, relax. Lower, upper, relax. Just think what a nice firm flat stomach you're gonna have. Release. Lower, upper. Hey, we've only got 2 more. Lower, upper, release. relax. Last one, lower, upper, relax. Well done. All right, rock your head side to side on your mat for a moment. Excellent work. Let's turn onto our sides now. Now we're going to work the outer hip. So we're going to start by getting our alignment so that our top leg, bend the bottom one a bit, top leg is in alignment with our ear, right? So it's ear, shoulder, hip and ankle all in one line, right? Keep that alignment and you just lift. And again, it's not about height, it's about alignment and really working the correct area. Up and down, up and down. Just keep that alignment. And in strength training, always try to work that muscle to the point where it's really, really tired. So challenge yourself, listen to your own body, stop if you're exhausted, but just see if you can keep it going until those muscles are burning. When they start to burn, that's your body saying, don't build up more muscle. We just need to find more food. Muscles eat up a lot of calories. All right, let's do another 4. 3, but that was back in our hunter-gatherer days, right? It was before the days of supermarkets and temptation everywhere. Oh, good job. All right. Now, bend both knees so that you've more or less got a right angle in your hips. Right. Let your breath flow. Now we're going to lift that top knee. Now be careful with this one. Don't fall back, right? Keep these hips stacked nicely and just lift, and you'll find that it's rotating here in your outer hip. Again, if this is a new one to you, this is going to be quite difficult. So just get the movement correct. And when you feel you really need to take a break and wait for the next exercise, then you do that. Good. 6 more. 5. 4, you can also take a break and then come back. 3, and try to do another 1 or 2. And last one. Right, and that's done this side. Straighten that bottom leg. Put this knee more or less at hip level. Now you'll have to just shuffle that shoulder forward a bit so that you can hold that knee. And then open your shoulders to the ceiling. And do this rotation stretch. That's really good for your whole spine, because from your neck all the way down to your tailbone, you've got a nice rotation. And you'll also feel a very good stretch in that hip that we've been working. Relax into it. Once you've got your stretch position, don't do anything. Just lie there, just relax. Let gravity take over. Past 2 seconds. Good. Come around again and come to sitting. Right, now I'm going to swivel to the other side. You could just roll over depending on how you've got your screen set up. Right, I'm going to start again with the outer thigh muscle and do 12 of those. So remember, check your alignment. Super important. To protect our joints. We got 12, 11. Reach that leg as long as you can. That helps to make it feel a bit lighter. That's 8. Not about height, it's about alignment and targeting the right muscle group. There's always more than one muscle working, unless you've managed to do a complete isolation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Bend your knees. About a right angle in the hips. Ready for clamshells. Remember, don't fall back with your hips. Only the knee moves. And down. Open and close. Exactly like a clam in the ocean. Up and down. Last 8, 7, 6. Yeah, no, it's not such an easy one if you've never done it before. I've been doing it for years and I can still feel it here. Last 3, 2, 1, and we've earned ourselves that lovely rotation stretch. So once again, bring that knee forward, bring that shoulder forward so that you can swivel your shoulders towards the back. Hold the knee with that arm, that hand. Reach the other arm out behind you. And then once you've got that position, don't do anything more, just hang in your own skeleton there. Let gravity take over. Just have one more exercise, which will be for the pelvic floor. And then we'll be all done. All right, slowly come out of that stretch. And then you can roll onto your back. We don't need the weights anymore, so if you want to take them off quickly, go ahead. While I explain the next exercise, what we're going to do for the pelvic floor now is, first of all, just do a tilt, right? So imagine that your tailbone is now attached to that string, and you can pull that tailbone up and you're clenching your bum to push that tail up, but at the same time it's being pulled, right? So go do another 10, squeeze, knees are parallel, don't let your knees kink in, and a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, very last exercise for today is going to do a bridge, which you've probably also seen before. And for the bridge, we're just going to press the hips up. Try to get a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, right, and come down. And we go. 12, 11, 10. You feeling your butt muscles yet? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all done. Pull both knees to your chest. Enjoy that lovely stretch. This is a very good stretch for the lower back. Rock your head from side to side if you need to relax your neck. Just hold those knees and enjoy that back stretch. That glute stretch, we worked our glute and our buttock muscles, everything around the hip joint, we worked really thoroughly now. So they're going to enjoy that stretch. Right, now we're going to come to sitting. So if you can either rock yourself up, or you can turn onto your side and come here. And I just realized that we didn't talk about how to get down. We will talk about how to get up. So anyway, I presume that you're all on the mat under your own steam by now. Right, so getting down is usually not the problem, it's the getting up that can be a nasty thing if you've taken a fall. And there is nothing near you like a chair or a sofa for you to hold on to. So think about that. That's the important bit. Right, now spread your legs just as far as you can. It doesn't matter how far they are, right? If you're not used to sitting like this and you're having a bit of a problem now already, then just come and go to a different angle. If you just wiggle a little bit, so that you can get your body your upper body over your hip bones. So wiggle a little bit, and you will, at some point, you will feel those bones in there, which we call our sits bones. Okay, so we're going to start our stretch now by just leaning forward. Slide your hands down your feet and just press that upper body. Pull if you need to. If you struggle to get there, then by all means walk down and hold on and just pull yourself forward. As you flatten that back, you'll notice that that's almost an exercise in itself. Alright, what we're trying to do is just to get as much upper body forward and over our legs as possible. Alright, go to one leg, walk forward, go as far as you can, hold on to that leg somewhere, the foot if you can get that far, and then let your head hang. And just feel the stretch all the way down that leg. Right, breathe into whichever area you feel stretching. Right, if you have nerve damage in your feet, which I do, then keeping all those muscles stretched is very good, because not allowing those damaged nerves to shrink, right? Go to your other leg, walk down. So stretching is important for all sorts of things. Our muscles are intended to be supple as well as strong. Right, you're holding on to whatever you can hold on. And then let your head hang over that leg. Relax there. Just let everything sink down. Alright, come up. We're going to go to the middle again. Remember, try to aim your tummy button forward towards the floor. Walk both hands down your legs. Hold on to whatever you can, that level that you can get to. And once more, let everything hang down. The weight of your head is considerable. Far I know it's around about 7 kilos. I think that's what I was taught in my first aid course. 7 times 2.2 gives you the weight of your head, roughly depending on how big your brains are, which are bound to be huge, yes. We humans have the biggest brains of all the mammals on the planet. Ready? Slowly, slowly roll back up. Finish off with, we're just going to put our feet there, put your hands behind the level of your back, and do the opposite stretch now, right? Imagine that you are stretching the front of your spine. So reach your head out of your neck, push your sternum forward, and you'll get a good stretch in your arms, the front of your shoulders, chest, front of your spine. Right, relax. We're all done for today. Now how are we going to get up? Right, this is the way I get up. And if you have a special method, film yourself doing it and drop it in the comments. So I like to do this, cross one foot over the other. Right, if you're on the floor anyway, right, bend that leg, put that other foot over there, and I'm going to spiral around myself. So I'm going to turn my upper body, get my hands down on the floor, and now come around myself. Do you see? And then I'll be able to come back up at some point in that spiral. And if you swivel right around, you can even do it without putting any weight on that knee. Are you up? Okay, I hope you're up. I hope you feel as though you've done a thorough workout for your whole body. Good for you. If you're still here and you haven't given up yet, right on. Good. Now, if you do, please remember to drop me a like. A comment would be super. It helps me a lot if you drop me a comment, drop me a like, subscribe, keep coming back. It's all for free, remember, subscribing, commenting, whatever you do. YouTube is free. So let's go for it. Great. And I'll see you another time. Bye for today.